What is that?
We're going to Darien.
Our request for a flip in Darien was rejected.
This is a great decision. We're Jen, Elliot, and Ollie. In 2019, we booked a one-way flight to Colombia, and after traveling to 11 countries, we were locked down in India for 5 months. Coming back to the US, we decided to pivot into boat life and cruise on a 6,000-mile journey called America's Great Loop. Make sure to subscribe as we share the highs, lows, and everything in between. Yeah, let's go for a walk. Come on, let's go. I know, you're excited, I'm excited.
Before we head out on our cruise today, we are going to go for a nice walk inside Fort Frederica.
There's Pivot, and there is Fort Frederica. Pretty cool. And the dinghy dock is right here. Best access at high tide.
Let's go for a walk.
Having a dog on board for the Great Loop definitely has its challenges, but one of the benefits is that it gets you off the boat. So I mean, leaving Fort Frederica today, maybe we just go, you know, in the morning without having to take Precious out, but now we're out here, it's a beautiful morning. We're gonna do this loop. There's a lot of trails here. I think this loop is about 3/4 of a mile. So it's just nice. Get out in nature. Maybe we'll see some wildlife, maybe not. And enjoy the morning.
What is it? Is that a bird? What is that? What is that?
I just went to the visitor center, got our stamp for our passport book, and when I went to go pay, they said that this was a fee-free park. So even better that this has shore access, or like a dock for you to get to shore, but it doesn't cost anything to go here, and you can learn about some of the colonial period forts, people, and all that at the park, which was awesome yesterday. But now we are heading to a place we have never been, and we're pretty excited to go. It's not on the ICW, so it's not highly recommended. It doesn't come as a high recommendation from the Great Loop, so it makes it even more exciting for us, just because we don't really know at all what to expect. It's in none of our books, and it's supposed to be a really small town, so we're going to Darien.
Yesterday we didn't vlog, and we did have the storm come through that was forecasted. We had over 30 knots. It was forecasted over 37. We don't have an anemometer, so we can't, you know, see if that's what it really was, but it was strong. The rain didn't really come though, but it worked out. This anchorage turned out to be a pretty decent protected anchorage. It was only rough really when we had a slack tide-ish, and the wind, it was kind of like a wind versus current sort of situation, but that only happened for maybe like an hour of the day at each, you know, tide cycle. So definitely would recommend, you know, hunkering down here at Fort Frederica if you have some bad weather and you just want to stay out anchored.
It's so funny to me how short the markers are at high tide, but how tall the markers get at low tide. It just goes to show the great difference of just how steep the changes of the tides here along the coast in Georgia. It's pretty cool. And as my uncle explained to me, it's because there's the Georgia Bight. So like where my, can you hold this? So the Georgia Bight right here. So if you look along the coast, there's a bight essentially, and this makes it so that way there's like really, really steep tides, whereas like up here and down here, there's not nearly as steep tides. So pretty cool.
For today's version of our breakfast on the Great Loop, Jen has prepared some oatmeal. This oatmeal has cinnamon and apples and peanut butter. We use our Instant Pot for it, so we get to save some propane, use some electricity. Delicious. Great on a kind of chilly day today. And now that we're back on the ICW, it seems like we're back in the realm of loopers. I feel like we haven't seen a looper boat in a few days. We've heard them on the radio, but we have 3 behind us right now. Pivot on 17.
17, where are you headed?
Hey there, we are heading to Darien today. How about y'all? We're gonna go to a marina there. I think it's $1 a foot. That's the plan, at least. Best of luck, you know, finding your next spot. That's one of the cool things about the loop is, you know, people will just hail you and they'll chat and figure out, hey, where you're going, you know, what's a good spot to go to, and just the community is awesome. So that was Voodoo. They're in a Ranger tug, it looks like, and yeah, doing the loop with us this year. And I don't know where they started or where their, you know, where their home port is, so they're gonna cross their lake. So it'll be cool. Hopefully we'll see them further along and, you know, get to hang out and, you know, docktails or something. But yeah, just meeting on some random stretch of the ICW.
Thank you. We're back in the land of people asking to pass and people giving us a slow pass. Loving it.
Well, I just got an email that our request for a slip in Darien was rejected. They're having their annual blessing of the fleet this weekend, so they're basically blessing their shrimp boats that are going out, and that looks like they're booked. So now we are going to try to find a plan B. We have something in mind, but it's going to put quite a few more hours onto the day and many more miles. So we're going to figure out what we're going to do, because Darien, there's not really a lot of places at Darien to anchor off. So yeah, we'll see. We'll figure it out. I called back the office that kind of deals with Darien, their city district and marina, and they said we might be able to find space to anchor just west of the bridge. I think it's a fixed bridge, like 30 feet. So we're just gonna try to do that. You know, Darien seems like a fun place to explore. It's a place new, and the festival this weekend seems pretty interesting. So we're gonna go and hopefully we find a good place to tuck away from the channel to anchor. There's no anchorages on Navionics, but to get to Darien, we need to turn into the Darien River. So that's what we're doing right now. We're turning off the ICW, and it'll be a little bit less marked. It's unfortunately it's mid-tide falling, so not exactly the time we like to cruise in Shoaley, Georgia. We have about 7 miles to go off the ICW. Goodbye ICW, we will see you in a few days. Hello, Darien River. Nice to meet you. Please be nice to us.
It's really nice that we are going to Darien for the first time because we did not stop in Darien on our way north or our way south. And so it's just a completely new place for us. We have no idea what to expect. We know it's going to be a very small town, but we're really looking forward to it and are excited for the upcoming weekend.
We just passed under the Highway 17 bridge here in Darien, and you can definitely tell a lot of the fishing vessels and the shrimping boats are getting ready for the festival. And we just found, it looks like 48-hour complimentary docks. So we're gonna dock here. Challenge is that the current is ripping right now. So we're gonna have to go nice and slow, but enough to counterbalance the current. So Jen's gonna get our lines ready, and we're gonna dock.
I honestly think it's because like we have so much of this dock that to play with. We're the only one on this dock. So, really good.
This free dock is amazing. They have water. It's right like downtown. They got a live band back here that I'm sure we're gonna hear lots of music all weekend long. I mean, first weekend of April. It's great. Might be hot. And there's alligators nearby. For the first time in months, we are at a dock. It's crazy. Ollie's gonna love it.
And I'm gonna do some dock duties. There's water here, so I'm gonna clean off the boat, put away the paddle boards. Honestly, I'm so pumped right now. I wanna have a beer. What time is it? It's 2:45. Is it beer 30? No, not quite yet. It is 4 p.m. We just spent some time doing all the YouTube stuff for our VR beach vlog, which is going out this afternoon. And there's something really cool outside the boat. I wonder if Jen's seen it yet. Guess what's sitting outside the boat right now?
What?
An alligator.
Really?
Yeah.
No way.
Literally like right there.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Thankfully that alligator is not that much larger than Ollie.
Probably weighs less.
Yeah, probably weighs less. Ollie is heavy. Yeah, wow.
Cool.
It's like, yeah, it's sunbathing
It's
right
literally
now.
right there. It's like what, like a pivot away?
Yeah, pivot away.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're not afraid of alligators. We're just cautious of them because of Ollie.
Let's go check out the first day of the blessing of the fleet.
Yeah. What is that? Is that a dock? Are we stepping off onto land?
I know, what is this? What is this like?
Like,
Just outside Skipper's, we like saw there was a marine supply store, hardware store. So of course you got to come in and check it out. Looks like they have pretty much anything you could want. Like it's your local hometown hardware store, which is neat. Makes me think of what projects do I have this weekend that I could want to do, maybe. Or just explore Darien.
that's what I'm talking about. 246.
It looks like tickets are $5 to the festival, and Ollie is not allowed, so we're not going to be going right now, but maybe later.
Cheers. This is a great decision. Ooh, that is limey. We got a quesadilla with some rice and beans, and we're gonna share it just because we're not that hungry. So, but it looks good.
Arriba, abajo, al centro y al dentro.
And just across the street, we are now back at Pivot. This is such a fantastic spot. I'm surprised we haven't heard about it. It might be famous, we just didn't hear about it. It's not in any of our books. It's funny because last night we were thinking about where we're gonna go today because my mom is coming to visit tomorrow. And we're thinking, okay, what, you know, good place for her to come visit, not too far out. And we just found it. And it was like, seems like a good spot, and it's fantastic. I mean, this should be on anybody's list from Brunswick to Savannah. It's a great spot.
That concludes our day for us cruising from Fort Frederica to Darien, Georgia.
And our first free dock on the loop so far.
Yeah.
And it was so unexpected. Did not it was really a treat just getting here. So
Yeah.
Tomorrow we're gonna explore the festival, the blessing of the fleet. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you subscribe to see that video when we release it tomorrow.
Yeah. And tomorrow's video will be going to the festival. Today we just decided we'll go tomorrow. So there's 2 more days of this festival and we're really looking forward to visiting it.
I believe it started today, this afternoon. Tomorrow they have
all day.
Tomorrow's all day. They have some pretty famous musicians coming, and then Sunday, today's Friday, Sunday they actually bless the fleet.
Yeah.
And they have to bless the fleet on a outgoing tide, so that way the ship boats don't run into the
bridge.
into the bridge. It's
Yeah.
kind of interesting.
And we're thinking maybe we can even ask the priest or the pastor to bless Privet. Why not?
I don't think we're gonna be blessed.
Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, but anyway.
Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video.
Bye.
Okay, you're not leaving me? The take. Oh shit.
That is Lorelei prices. Cautious of them because of Ollie.
Technically, we are Gators.
Yes.
And we graduated from the
Dun-dun-dun.
University of Florida. So